Hi everybody, you'll get a kick out of this. This is coming from truthaboutguns.com. Democrats introduce a national mandatory firearm insurance bill. By Nick Leon, May 29. House Democrat Rep. Carolyn Maloney from the state of New York has just introduced a bill designed to require all gun owners in the United States to purchase a liability insurance before they can purchase a firearm or face a $10,000 fine. Her logic: we require liability insurance for car owners. Why not require them for gun owners? So this is the same thing, folks. Basically, let's tax them and make it illegal for them to own it. She introduced this legislation today despite the fact her recommendations would disproportionately impact minorities and low-income families, the very focus groups of which Democrats have attempted to pander to in the last few years to stifle civil rights. She said too often our community left looking for answers after horrific tragedies inflicted with fire. Carry liability insurance is a market-based solution that would hold gun owners responsible for risk their firearms present and incentives for responsible gun safety practices. The Firearm Risk Protection Act is what it's being called. Harness the power of insurance markets to allow professional actuaries to determine the risk presented by each gun owner. Just as with car insurance, high-risk gun owners or high-risk owners of firearms would face higher premiums, while responsibles could qualify for reduced rates. So we know what this is about. Anybody who's on the initial list is going to have to pay like the same amount they're paying for like their Obamacare right now. I'm paying $181 out of pocket. And currently, if I get hurt and got to go to the hospital for an emergency visit, it's going to cost me $6,300 before they even get to the bill. A little bit I told you about before. About 2 years ago, I had an incident. I had to go in for an emergency situation, and it cost me $3,500. So not only I paid almost double what I had to pay for the original bill, and I got to pay $181 a month just to do this. So this is going to be an outrageous fee. Basically, you're going to have only gun owners that are rich or that are illegally carrying. Basically, it says that requiring insurance for a firearm would not actually have any impact on the gun violence in the United States. Law-abiding gun owners aren't the source of gun violence. It's the criminals. Expecting that a criminal will buy insurance is patently insane. Not only that insurance only covers accidents, intentional acts such as violent crimes, such as the impact which would be stated goal that Rep. Maloney is trying to reduce, the legislation would in no way be covered by any sane. So in other words, they're just stacking the docket. Whoa, she's a long tongue. Fun. It would be stocking it or stacking basically everything against the gun owners in America. This lady looks like she's fucking brain dead. Oh, I would not have that chick in my presence. That is scary. I know. Me too. But let's see. Yep, I read it down here. You can come down here and see what it's called. It is called the Firearm Risk Protection Act. And this is how you're going to get your guns if you can't pay the insurance. Woo! And I don't think it's even, I think this would be a $10,000 liability coverage per firearm. Can you imagine how many you have? Yeah, this is some shady shit. But you want to know what really doesn't happen? You want to know what doesn't happen?